This is question 1 in exercise 20.1 in Project Maths 2. A function f is defined as function x is 4x plus 1, where x is an element of n, so x is a natural number or a positive whole number. The domain of f is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got to first find the range, and then we have to represent the function f on a mapping diagram, and then we have to represent the function f as a set of couples. So we'll start off with how we're going to get the range. In order to get the range of f, we have to put every value from the domain of f through the function. So we're going to put a table together for that. So we'll start off with our x values here, and we're going to list them off. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just listing our domain on this side of the table, which we got from the question. And then the next column on our table is going to be our function. In this case, it's 4x plus 1. And then coming out the other side of that function in our table, it's going to be our f of x. In other words, what we get when we put our x through the function, when we put these specific x values through. And this column over here, the third column, will be our range. So when we put 1 in, we get 4 times 1 plus 1. When we put 2 in, it goes in place of x, so we get 4 times 2 plus 1. When we put 3 in, we get 4 times 3 plus 1. When we put 4 in, we get 4 times 4 plus 1. And when we put 5 in, we get 4 times 5 plus 1, like that. And then if we work out each of these sums, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, 4 times 4 is 16, 16 plus 1 is 17, and 4 times 5 is 20, and 20 plus 1 is 21. So our range for this, if we were to list it out, would be 5, 9, 13, 17, and 21. So that's our range for this particular question. That's part 1. For part 2, we have to represent this on a mapping diagram. So for a mapping diagram, we draw 2 ovals out like this, representing our domain and our range. Our domain goes on the left. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. And our range goes on the right. So we've got 5, 9, 13, 17, and 21. And then all we do is we draw a line from the number on the domain side to the number that it corresponds to on the range side, which we're taking off the table. So 1 goes to 5 after it's gone through the function. So 1 goes over to 5, like that. 2 goes to 9. So 2 over to 9, like that. 3 goes to 13, like so. 4 goes to 17, and 5 goes to 21. And that's part 2. We've represented the function f on a mapping diagram. And for the third part of this, we're asked to represent the function f as a set of couples. So what we're doing for this is we're taking each value of x and its corresponding value from the range and just writing them as a pair. So for the first one, x is equal to 1, we get 5 when it goes through the function, so we write that down as 1, 5, like that. For our next one, 2, when it goes through the function, comes out as 9, so we go 2, 9. For our third one, 3 goes through the function, it comes out as 13, so we get 3, 13. When 4 goes through the function, it comes out as 17, so we're going to write 4, 17. And for the last one, when 5 goes through the function, it comes out as 21, so we have 5, 21. And that is the function f represented as a set of couples with the domain of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is that.